What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to the video. Today, I'll be doing my bold 2024 NASCAR predictions. I've got 20 predictions for the 2024 season, which will go through all the series, the Cup Series, the Xfinity Series, and Truck Series. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Prediction number 1. Bubba will also win at least 2 NASCAR Cup Series races in 2024. Bubba also had a really good year in 2023, was able to have a career year scoring 5 top 5s and 10 top 10s and finished in the top 10 in points. Bubba also had a couple opportunities to win in 2023, and I think that he is going to get multiple victories throughout the 2024 season. I expect it to be a good year, and I think he wins at least 2 races in 2024. Prediction number 2, Marri Jr. will miss the playoffs in 2024. This is definitely very bold considering Marri Jr. did win the regular season championship in 2023. However, I just don't think Marri Jr. makes the playoffs this time around because I don't trust the 19 team. James Ball and Marri Jr. both made mistakes in the playoffs, and they only had 1 top 10 or 2 top 10 finishes in the last 11 races, and they didn't even score a single top 5 finish in the last 11 races. So therefore, I think the bad luck's going to come into play and cost Marri Jr. your shot at making the playoffs in 2024. Prediction number 3, Shane Van Gisbergen will win 1 race in 2024. It doesn't matter what series. We know that Shane Van Gisbergen is going to be running in all 3 series, the Cup Series, the Xfinity Series, and Truck Series. If you want my honest prediction, though, I think that win more than likely is going to come at the Chicago Street Course in 2024. Like I said, his schedule's not been announced, but I think SVG is going to win again. He's a really talented driver and can get the best out of equipment as well. Prediction number 4, Hailie Degan will make her Cup Series debut in 2024. I think Ford is going to do whatever they can to give her an opportunity chance to make her Cup debut. And I think it's either going to come with the Sage 60 RFK number 60 car that just got announced, or if it's going to come with Rick Ware Racing. We've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen over the course of the last 2 years. Ford is really high on her, and I think that's going to be a massive reason why Hailie Degan will get an opportunity shot. Do I think she's ready to make her Cup debut? No, absolutely not. But I think Ford is really high on her, and they'll give her a chance to make her Cup debut. Prediction number 5. Kyle Busch will only win 1 race in 2024. Look, Kyle Busch had a really good first year at the RCR in 2023. There's no denying that. However, I think it's going to be a down year for Kyle Busch in 2024, at least on the win side. I think he's going to be more consistent for sure, but I think there's going to be some struggles coming along the way for this number 8 team. Then I know they made some executive changes with the organization for 2024, but I unfortunately just don't think it's going to be a great year for Kyle Busch, at least on the winning side, and I think he only wins 1 race in 2024. Prediction number 6, Kyle Larson is going to complete the double. Kyle Larson obviously is going to be running the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 on the same day. I don't remember the last time the double was completed. It might have been Robbie Gordon in 2002, I think might have been the last time, but I'm not entirely sure. But Kyle Larson, I think, is going to be contending for the win in IndyCar, and also I think he's going to be contending for the win in the Coke 600. And I think he's also got a chance to win the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 in the same year, but I think he will for sure complete the double in 2024. Prediction number 7, Chase Elliott makes the championship 4. This is very bold considering that Chase Elliott did not even make the playoffs in 2023, but I did a deep dive in his numbers, and his numbers actually were championship level numbers had he ran all the races. He had 7 top 5s and 13 top 10s, and had a 13th place average finish. Chase Elliott also got shoulder surgery just now a couple weeks ago, and I expected Chase Elliott to have a bounce back year, get a couple victories, and make a championship run in 2024. I think it's going to be a good year for this number 19. Prediction number 8, Junior Motorsports will announce that they will be going Cup racing in 2025. Now, I don't think Junior Motorsports is going to run the full season because I think charters are going to be extremely expensive. But I think Junior Motorsports will at least run the Daytona 500 in 2025. And I also think they're going to attempt to maybe qualify for a few other races as well. I don't know which drivers they could get to drive for their team, but still, I think Junior Motorsports will announce they'll go Cup racing in 2025. Prediction number 9, Carl Edwards will make a one-off return in NASCAR. Carl Edwards has shown interest in the last year that he's been interested in maybe doing a one-off in the sport, and I think he's exactly just going to do that in 2024. I'm not sure exactly what series he will do it, but I don't think it'll be maybe a Super Speedway unless it's the Daytona 500. But I think it'll probably maybe come at a short track. That's just my prediction. It's kind of bold for sure, but I think Carl Edwards makes a one-off return in NASCAR. Prediction number 10, Kevin Harvick will run one race in 2024. Now, I don't see Kevin Harvick running in the first half of the year. It will likely come in the second half of the season when NBC is going forward. It won't be in the Cup Series. It more than likely will be in the Xfinity Series or Truck Series. And I predict that Kevin Harvick will drive for Junior Motorsports in that one-off start. A big reason being is because Kevin Harvick and Dale Jr. working together with the Cars Tour, and we know how successful that has been up to this point. So I think that you'll see Kevin Harvick make a one-off return in NASCAR. Prediction number 11, Matt Benedetto will race in 2024. Matt Benedetto is working on his 2024 plans, and I've seen a lot of people saying that Matt Benedetto will not have a ride for 2024. I completely disagree. Even though Matt Benedetto does need to bring sponsorship funding for him to run in NASCAR 2024, I think he'll find a ride in Xfinity or trucks. I don't think he'll run in Cup unless he drives part-time at Call It Racing, perhaps. I don't think he's going to be racing in Cup, but I think he'll find a ride in the Xfinity Series or Truck Series for 2024. Prediction number 12, Erik Jones will make the playoffs in 2024. This is really, really bold, but Erik Jones had an okay year with Legacy Motor Club considering they weren't getting support from Chevy near the end of the year. This team showed a lot of improvement throughout the season. And Erik Jones is going to be getting direct support from Toyota because remember, Legacy Motor Club is switching back to Toyota in 2024. So I think that's going to play a massive role and a major asset to really helping out Erik Jones, and I think he for sure makes the playoffs in the 2024 season. Prediction number 13, Cory Hart will win at least 3 Truck Series races in 2024. In fact, I think Cory Hart will also win the regular season championship. Again, I think he'll be the only driver that's going to be safe in making it to the championship 4. He's not going to have as much competition in 2024 as Carson Nosvar is moving up to drive for Spire, and also Zane Smith is joining Spire Motorsports with Trackhouse support as well. So I think Cory Hart's going to have a pretty easy road for 2024. They'll have to deal with Christian Eckes throughout the year. I think he's a favorite to win the championship and wins at least 3 Truck Series races. Prediction number 14, Dale Jr. will win an Xfinity Series race in 2024. Dale Jr., I know a lot of people probably think I'm crazy for picking Dale Jr. to win an Xfinity Series race, but Dale Jr. absolutely was really good in the 2 races that he ran this year. He finished in the top 5 at Homestead, though he did have issues with his teammate Josh Berry, and then he almost won the Bristol race, had one of the fastest cars there. If he brings that same speed and pace in a race that he runs in 2024, I think he can easily win. So I think Dale Jr. will run 2 or 3 Xfinity races and win one of those in 2024. Prediction number 15, Ty Gibbs will win 1 Cup Series race in 2024. Ty Gibbs had a pretty good rookie season while he did not make the playoffs. I think he had like 2 or 3 top 5s and like 9 or 10 top 10s throughout the season. I expect Ty Gibbs to have overall a pretty good year, be an outside championship threat contender, and put up some really good performances throughout the 2024 season. I think he for sure, though, will get his first career win. Prediction number 16, Michael McDowell will win 1 race in 2024. Well, I don't think Michael McDowell is going to win a lot next year, and I don't think he's going to be as good as he was in 2023. I think Michael McDowell is going to win a super speedway race in 2024 in the fall race at Talladega. Michael McDowell is a pretty good super speedway racer. He, of course, won the 2021 Daytona 500, and he could have won a couple Talladega races throughout his career, so therefore I think he will get a victory in Talladega in 2024. Prediction number 17, Turkey Gilles Villeneuve will begin announced to be joining the Cup Series schedule in 2025. Sergio Gilles Villeneuve almost joined the NASCAR Cup Series schedule in 2024, but unfortunately at the last minute that deal was closed. I think a big reason for that was because of Formula One coming into play and moving their date to a little bit earlier in the year. So I think that Sergio Gilles Villeneuve is going to get announced. I think it will get added to the Cup Series schedule once again. It's a great racetrack and always puts on some amazing racing in NASCAR. Prediction number 18, there will be at least 44 entries in the 2024 Daytona 500. And honestly, I think this number is going to be more. There's going to, of course, going to be the 36 charter teams. We don't know what's going on with 10 and 16 at this point. Of course, 15 car will probably have somebody special. But then you've got the 78 car. We know for sure they're going to run with BJ McLeod. David Reagan's going to drive a 60 car for RFK. Jimmy Johnson is expected to run the Daytona 500 as well. Beer Motorsports are preparing a car. The Money Teams are preparing a car. And also NY Racing, they're preparing a car. I also think 2311 Racing could have one. Trackhouse could have a car for the Daytona 500. Maybe 3F Racing joins and runs the Daytona 500. That is a potential possibility. They're talking about running some select races next year. But I do believe at least 44 teams will be at the entry list for the Daytona 500. Prediction number 19. Brad Keselowski will win 2 races in 2024. You heard that right. I think Keselowski is going to get multiple victories next year. Brad Keselowski, despite not winning a race, he had very similar numbers to what he did in 2021 in his final year with Team Penske. Brad Keselowski is a really good super speed racer, which I think is going to be his best opportunities, but I also think Bristol is going to be another great opportunity for this number 6 team in 2024. So therefore, I think Brad will get a couple victories in 2024. And the 20th and final bold prediction, Kurt Busch will join the ownership group of 2311 Racing. Kurt Busch has been working as, I think, an advisor for both Tyler Reddick and Bubba Wallace the last year or two. Well, I don't think he's going to be returning as a driver, at least for now. I think he will join the ownership group of 2311 with how integrated he's been with the team the last year or two, how much he loves working with 2311 Racing. I think they're going to give him the keys and join the ownership group with Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan and Curtis Polk as well. So I think that's going to happen for Kurt Busch. So, those are my bold 2024 NASCAR predictions. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support my Patreon as well. Links description below that, and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. What are your bold NASCAR predictions for 2024? Let me your thoughts in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, more than likely, I'm going to have a video talking about 10 drivers who could return, who I think should return to NASCAR in 2024. And I also think Tuesday there should be a NASCAR news video dropping on the channel. If not, there might be a team preview dropping on the channel for RFK, but we'll have to wait and see. We got a lot of great content coming out on the channel as we get closer to Christmas. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.